Hey loves, welcome to my channel. My name is Winnie G, and if you're new here and if you're returning, then hey girl, how you doing? In today's video, I'm showing you guys how I got this super natural looking curly lace front wig. Today's video is sponsored by WowAfrican. They sent me this tight curly wig in the length 18 inches. It has a 13x6 frontal. It comes with pre-bleach knots and it's pre-plucked, so this wig is extremely beginner friendly, and the curl pattern is everything. Not only is it a really tight curl, it also has a bit of texture to it, so it looks really natural. Honestly, I could have got away with some leave out. This texture is perfect. I'm using my WeDAC Coil Infusion Defining Gel as well as the Cantu Shea Butter Curling Lotion while the hair is still wet, and I'm just brushing that through to get the curls nice and defined. Once it was dry, I pulled out some of the baby hairs and I'm pressing those forward and pressing the hairline going back. I like to do as much prep work as possible on the mannequin head so that I pretty much just pop it on my head and go. When I'm doing my own hair, it's a lot easier to do a lot of the work on the mannequin head because I can see everything, and then once I put the wig on my head, I know it's already perfect. So now that we have the wig pretty much prepped to go, I'm going to go ahead and cut out a couple of these combs that are on the inside. I'm going to leave the one in the back and also attach the elastic band on the inside together. It's kind of like a bra strap. You can adjust it, but I put it on pretty tight because this is going to be a glueless install. So I went ahead and popped the wig on, and so far so good. It's fitting pretty well, but I need to trim a little bit of the lace off, and I need to trim a little bit of my wig cap because I brought the ear tabs down a little too far. So I'm parting the hair out that's sitting uncomfortably by my ear, and then I'm just trimming it right along where I parted the hair so that it sits right behind my ear perfectly. I can do a cute little ear tuck moment and everything is laying right. And once I have it fitted to my head properly, I'm going to go ahead and trim the additional lace off of the front. I meant to do this beforehand. It's a lot easier to do before you press the baby hairs down, but we're here now and I had to just make it work. The best time to do this step would be while the hair was still on the mannequin before pressing the baby hairs forward. And now I'm going in with a little bit of liquid foundation. This is the e.l.f. foundation. I think it's the color Cinnamon. I'm using this to tint the lace to my complexion, and then I'm topping it off with a little bit of hairspray and going over with the blow dryer so the color isn't bleeding everywhere. It kind of holds it in place. And to attach the wig, I'm using my 𝐒𝐿𝐵 Black Active Hairspray. For the sideburns, I'm spraying it on my skin and placing the sideburns on top, and in the middle, I spray on top of the lace. That way it's nice and melted, but it's not too attached to my head because I'm probably only going to wear this wig for a couple of days. I like to take my wigs off at night, but I also wanted to have that melted look, so the spray really gives me that without it being too permanent. Once I have everything laid, I go in with my elastic band and a little bit more of that foundation in the part just to make sure everything is nice and clean, and then we can get into the baby hairs. I'm using my little mini flat iron. This is the one I got from Conair in like a gift set a long time ago. But I'm using my little mini flat iron and I'm curling the hair just so that the baby hairs have a little bit of shape before we even start to work on them. Y'all know the soft baby hairs are a vibe, and I really thought that would be a nice touch for this hairstyle just because the hair is so curly. So I went a little ham with the baby hairs. I did, but I have no regrets. No regrets. I love to see it. I went ahead and laid the baby hairs with a little bit of edge control and some mousse. I lost the footage, but I'm topping it off with a little bit of hairspray just to get everything nice and flat. And I'm tying it down with that WowAfrican scarf that they sent me. These are clutch. I love these little mini scarves because you can keep your hair nice and voluminous, but your edges stay laid, especially if you're trying to keep your wig on overnight. An elastic band, and then top it off with this little scarf, honey. Yes. Put a bonnet on the back, you are good. I'm fluffing the hair out a little bit just so I can give it some shape. The curls were, you know, super defined, and I wanted to, you know, spice it up, give her a little fluff. I'm trimming the bangs in the front just a little bit so the layers are a little bit more uniform, and I create a little bit of face framing layers. Nothing too serious. I'm just, you know, giving it a cute little curly cut. Nothing too crazy, just a couple little snips. And this is the finished look. The lace is laid, the curls are popping. Look how big and fluffy it is. This looks like my natural hair. Like, you cannot tell me this is not the most healthy natural hair you've ever seen. All the information about this wig will be down below in the description bar, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, babes.